What's up, everybody? Going live a little bit early with you guys. I see we got some people hanging out with us already. So welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. We finally got the band back together. 4-man booth, Michael, Ben, and Adam. How's it going, guys? How we doing?
Pretty good.
Doing well.
Good.
Rich says he gives us a thumbs up for the thumbnail. I had to put something out for you guys. Okay, so a little caveat before we jump into a draft, which we'll get into one here in just a second. So what happened to Adam on Saturday that most of us know about? Ben is not privy to this information yet. So Ben has no clue what took place on Saturday with Adam, but Ben is typically Adam's golfing partner. So it'll be new news to Ben once we get into the story. Yeah, Mike, we had to start a little early on you. Get it going here. What's up, Trevor? What's up? As you guys start to file in, we're about to enter the 25 on DK, and hopefully can get a couple of guys in the same draft at the same time. If everybody wants to work their way over and let me know when we're all at the screen, we'll do the countdown.
Are we doing story time before draft, or are we just going to go ahead and jump in the draft?
We're jumping in the draft, and then we can do story time.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't jump the shark, sir.
Well, alrighty then.
I'm there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Whoa.
There's always one guy.
Hold
it's always that guy.
There's always one.
Adam's like, what's DraftKings?
Whoa. No. They've messed up something. I don't like it.
Oh, I thought we were.
I'm in trouble.
Will they send you a bill?
Why say a lot of words when few words do tricks? What are you talking about? Whoa. Something's wrong.
If you're on your phone, you can't hit the first button and then it comes up to another screen that says enter 25 now. You hit that first button, it enters you in.
Yes,
Man,
that's
why are you nodding your head like you already know about it?
Because I already do know about it.
Jeez.
Ben has something called intelligence. We'll try to get some. We'll see if we can't order some. I'm sure Amazon probably has some we can get for you.
Is that an iPhone thing that's been always like that? Because this is the first time it's happened for Android.
No. DraftKings made some changes. Yeah.
Today? Because that was not a yesterday thing.
So are you delaying the game? Or
I'm
20-second delay.
Okay,
here we go.
I'm going to throw a flag.
3, 2, 1, 0. Please be 2 of 12.
0 of 12. We're good.
0 of 12. Yep.
Yeah.
If everybody's 0. If somebody's 12 of 12.
Say anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it would be helpful for everybody to know that, but they didn't tell everybody that they made that change. Or
Plan on doing 2, Trevor. Probably do 2 25s. I think I have 16 left. I want to try to get to 150 so I can get my kickback and not have to worry about it. Thoughts on QB running back stacks in general last year? If you stacked Caleb and Swift 40 touchdowns, Dak and Javonte 45, Stafford and Kyron 59, you get all the TD shares as bulletproof, right? I guess I'll leave this one off to some extent. If you look at I've talked about this a couple of times on the channel. If you look at the top scoring stack for the last 5 years, it's Lamar, Derrick Henry, and Mark Andrews, which is kind of opposite of conventional wisdom where there's no receiver involved. But if you were talking about, Dallas outside of last year with Javonte, it was a lot of, isolated on CD and Dak. So it just kind of depends on the situation, on the game environment. So it's going to change week per week. You also start to eat into some of your upside if you don't include a pass catcher because, yes, you would have a higher touchdown rate with, let's say, Caleb and Swift, but also what are the odds that Caleb is going to pass his touchdowns to Swift or that, Caleb's going to need somebody to come along with him. He's going to need some kind of pass catcher to come along with him. Not sure what your guys' thoughts are on that. Do you like pairing your running backs with your quarterbacks?
I like the receiver QB combo more than the running back QB combo. I just think it just gives you a better all-around chance of higher scores that way.
It's more outs, I think.
If the running back is a PPR monster, then it's fine. But if it's just a straight, turnaround, handoff, goal line, back, then I wouldn't prefer necessarily to have the quarterback with him. I need a pass catcher to double up on my points like that. I understand where the thought process is. You get all the TDs if you have the quarterback passing the TD and the running back running the TD. But the problem is quarterback passing TD is less points than quarterback rushing TD. So you'll need those pass catchers to get in the end zone from the quarterback, and that'll double your points.
Michael, you got anything? We got 30 seconds before we hop in this draft.
Michael's on mute.
No,
Well
sorry.
said. Very
Sorry,
well said.
I'm trying
I
to
was
figure
just going to
out.
let him go.
No,
great.
so DraftKings somehow pushed me to the next draft.
What?
I
Did
don't
you
know
get back
how. I'm in the next one, but I'm not in this one. I don't think. Scroll right on there. I don't think I am.
All right,
Huh.
hold up.
That's weird.
It is weird because I've never had it happen before.
So Ben's at the 1,
Yeah.
Adam's at the 7, so I can forget my. Yeah, no Michael in this one.
Yep.
So I was in there. I actually was first to have 0 of 12 entrants, and then all of a sudden it was good, and then all of a sudden I was pushed to the next one.
Yeah, that's what Michael was just talking about. The 500K play action, the $3 field. There is the new one that's like 197 entries, but I don't know what. I assume the payout for the first one's like 50K to 100K to first. I don't know what the payout for the new one is. I assume it's probably like 10K or 20K for the $3 that's up now.
I think it's still 50 because because I think Trevor's talking about the $1 million $3 entry
the
one.
the
The 500K one is still available. Yeah.
Wait, there's a milli $3?
You
that was
filled
the-
that one up. That was the one you had done 20.
That was the one that's already
Oh.
been done. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been done with that one for like a month now, so I guess I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
I like where this is going though, with CMC going off the board. I doubt JSN makes it, but maybe we can sneak in.
Dang, Michael, man, we gotta. I don't know.
Dude, that's
DraftKings,
weird.
oof,
Yeah. That is
getting
weird.
weird on us.
Well, I mean, I'll let you guys know too. I did change my picture to a breaking boards picture, but it's not showing up here. It's showing up on my side though. So.
Which
Mine
is
took me
backwards
about
than
2
everybody
years.
else's.
Huh?
Mine shows up to y'all, to everybody else, and everybody and their brother, but it doesn't show up to me. It shows me Vikings still over here, so on my own.
Well,
So
I
it's
don't know how it would
backwards
be
for you, Ben.
everyone.
Yeah. So back.
I don't know how it would be everyone and your brother when you're sitting next to your brother and it's opposite.
Well, he can probably see mine as Vikings or as the breaking boards emblem. So
Are you burning the entire shot clock, sir? Because you have 5 seconds.
Yeah. You're down there.
sorry,
He said, "What's a
was not
clock?"
looking. What's the clock?
I'm
When
gonna take a
I had my
1-8
rankings already ready
JSN.
to go.
1-8 JSN and a 25. Yes, please and thank you.
I'm
So-
actually not going by my rankings here. I'm going weird this draft. Just to let you guys know.
He
So-
said weird because I was
I'm
about to
going
dog
weird.
you if you said ADP. We know you don't do that.
Yeah, I ain't going ADP. I'm just doing what I want to do on this one.
Yeah, Gibbs got paid. I don't even know if it was enough. Honestly, I still think he's underpaid. As crazy as that sounds, dude's just a baller, man. Him, Bijan. I'm glad they worked together, and somewhat held in, I guess you'd say, to get paid. Because honestly, both those guys deserve it. The running back position's been underpaid for so long. They've been treating those guys bad for a minute.
Yeah, they ain't going to crank the market out like that though for running backs just yet. I mean, they've already paid them a lot more than they've had recently. So
Well, I kind of think Jeremiah Love getting drafted where he did this year kind of helped it. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at his guaranteed money, but it's pretty ridiculous.
It's more than Bijan, I
Crazy
think,
good.
or right at Bijan.
I think it is, yeah.
So we got a big question here. I traded my first, second, and third last year, but I have Josh Allen, Brees Hall, AJ Brown, Rashee Rice, Kenneth Walker, Bucky, and George Kittle as my keeper. Do you keep Pollard or Kittle? I keep Kittle.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
Kittle.
Yeah.
Kittle, I only see the first part of that question, but you read off the second part. Yeah, I definitely keep Kittle.
I mean, you already have your running back and maybe even your flexes tied up at running back anyways with Hall, Walker, and Bucky. So, yeah, I'm 100% on Kittle there.
Yeah.
I just don't think Pollard has much upside anymore, unfortunately. Like,
I think it's probably going to be a 2.5 man backfield anyways. It's probably just going to be annoying as hell this year with him and Tajay Spears, assuming Tajay can stay upright. And then
Nick Singleton or something like that.
Singleton, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Taylor got paid as well, Trevor's saying. I think it was like 2 years, 44 million, something like that for Taylor.
Yeah, extension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. For our audio listeners here, through 2 rounds, Ben's on the clock now in round 2 from the 1 spot. He has Jamar Chase so far, waiting on him to make his second pick. And then Adam out of the 7th spot has Justin Jefferson and A.J. Brown, and then me out of the 8. Caught a falling JSN, and then I got a little bit of Omari and Hampton. I don't have much of them, so I'm trying to get my bags packed a little bit on the back end with some of these. Whoa, what in the
Ben told you it's
Ben
going to
really
be weird.
is going crazy.
I told you it was
Told
going
you
to
he
be
was going
weird.
crazy.
He says he's gonna get this one thrown out.
Ben going Joe Burrow at the 25, the 3-1.
Yep.
I don't know if I love to see it because I'm with Michael. Please don't get me thrown out because I kind of need some of these different starts. So
Nah, that won't get thrown out. That's
It won't
that's
get
pretty.
thrown out.
No,
Yeah.
I had some bad ones today. I had a Malik Willis at 4th round, Dalton Kincaid in the 5th, same lineup. What was it? There was something else just crazy. There's like
Yeah,
a
no.
round 9 pick at the 2nd round.
I just
I
want
sent
my
you those pictures in
Tyson
confidence,
Burrow.
dude. That you weren't going to share my 4th round Malik Willis.
I gave you a D plus.
Yeah. I just want my Chase and Burrow stack there.
I don't blame you. You probably don't get it back because somebody's going to snag.
Exactly.
Thanks for the feedback. Like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
You know what you should have done? Here's what I would have done. I would have taken T Higgins earlier. You could have got the whole. You could have got the whole.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then you
yeah,
would have snagged Burrow on the way back.
exactly. I thought
I
about
was
it. I
sniping
really
just
did.
because.
Yeah.
Get your guy in best ball. I guess. I do like Burrow this year. I just don't know if I like him that much. Adam, burning the shot clock.
No, I
easy.
was just now got on there. The other guy burnt the shot clock. Got Josh Allen. I mean, he could have just picked Josh Allen, but instead they want to be like, "Hey, I don't need to be picking Josh Allen, so I'm going to let it auto pick Josh Allen for me."
Golly, you got
Ooh, Drake
Pickens
May
at
at 33. What
32.
is going on,
I can't
baby?
believe you got Pickens at 32. That's the latest
Yeah.
I've seen Pickens.
Yeah.
Dude, Tua's about to go in the top 100.
Yeah.
This is about to be crazy at the quarterback
Did I
position.
tell everybody?
Oh, Mike, did Ben fly off the cart too?
No, I wasn't even there, so I don't even know the story.
So Ben did not fall off the golf cart because Ben said the weather's too iffy. I can't make a decision because I got to come from a million miles away, which he did. He has to drive uber far to get to a golf course that's not great in Concord. So I don't blame him for that one. I do blame myself though for not telling my brother I got ejected from a golf cart though. That he could have been riding
told
along
you
with
you
me, and
laughed.
he could have both getting hurt too.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
I am glad he wasn't with me though, because again, how am I going to explain to his wife and 4 kids that
He wouldn't have
Daddy
been
got
hurt.
from a
You
golf
would have been
cart?
more hurt.
Yeah, he would have just landed on your body.
Probably. He probably would have landed on top of me. I probably would have braced his fall. So
You might have died. That
Yeah.
might have been the final straw of that whole event.
Which would have
Yeah.
made this story so much better because we could have got on and done like a full like Sarah McLachlan. In the arms of the angel.
have a black and white
Black and white
silhouette of me.
picture, yeah, coming. Yeah.
No, but for those of you who don't
Tyler
know the
Wood.
whole story or didn't go back and see it, including my brother who hasn't, didn't view last week's video or Saturday's video, golf cart was locked down as far as the brakes coming down a hill. Ben, hole 6 there, the hill coming
Yes.
down.
Yep.
And what is Jacob's questionable for? Whatever.
I am so
Why are
sad
you-
I'm not
you
in
hate
y'all's
Josh
room.
Jacobs.
This
He was
is so
questionable. I
sad to
didn't
me.
like him.
There are so many people being pulled up in y'all's room, and it makes me sad I'm not in it right now.
Michael,
There
let
is.
me cook.
Yeah.
All right, going back to the story. You
Anyway,
gotta tell it
going
right
back to
now.
the story. So coming down hole
So,
6,
hold on,
Randy
hold
had hit
on,
the golf
hold
ball
on,
within
hold
4
on,
feet.
Hold
of
on,
the
hold
green.
on.
What's going
I
on?
know your damn volume's working. Hold up, killer. Ben knows hole 6. Everybody else is listening to it don't know hole 6.
They
You
don't
gotta
know.
set
Yeah,
the
that's
picture.
true. Yeah.
Hole 6 is an incline. It's about 150 foot between the tee box and the green, but you have to walk up to the green. So you walk back down about 50 foot to the cart. Cart's got to go down 100 feet down the hill. And my brakes were locked. It was raining. Speed picked up because I didn't hit the brakes or the gas fully to disengage the brake. I know I'm going too fast. I realize it, but then I can't do anything about it because the brakes are already engaged. So because the brakes are engaged and it's wet, it slides into a 4-wheel slide to the right. And there's woods. And so what I got to do, I can't do anything. I guess I don't control it. It throws me out. Maybe I bailed myself out. I don't even remember. It's kind of so fast,
You didn't
But
bail
I got
yourself
thro- I
out.
got
I can
ejected.
100%.
I got
You
thrown
get
from the
ejected,
golf
sounds
cart,
like, yeah.
thrown from the golf cart onto the cart path with my rear end. I have a very bruised tailbone, if not cracked. And then the cart was about to roll back on me, it looked like. So I had to jump up really quick instead of just lay there and figure out everything. So I was walking around in the grass area, and Randy and Michael are sitting there, and Randy's hollering, "Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay?" And of course, I don't answer because I don't do that. I very much just dramatically make sure that I'm good before I want, because hey, I'm walking around. I must be at least alive. So unless it's a spirit walk, I don't know what that is, but
You might have been. I think you were there for a minute. Like
Yeah, I
your
think I saw
body
you
did
float
not have
back
any
in.
control.
Out of the body experience there. Yeah.
You know how, you
and
remember? You guys remember that song that was like, "You"? That's what it looked like. He got. It looked like he got straight. You went out of the cart because he was just reaching back for us, like,
Well,
"Hey, guy."
Like we were gonna
imagine-
catch him. I
Yeah.
got you, brother.
if you were going on a large water slide that comes up and throws you into a pool or a lake or whatever, that's how it looked like me coming out as I was arms spread, trying to reach back for help and safety, and there was nothing
Anything?
there to catch me. Anything really.
The crazy
But it
thing
was
is like
it was wild.
when he got thrown into like it was like a tree and some brush. Had he missed the tree, he would have fallen another, I don't know, 30 feet.
30 or 40 feet, yeah, easily down to the green, which would have been. Ooh.
And Ben, you know the worst part of this entire story, not to downplay what happened to Adam.
What's that?
I was like 4 feet from the hole. You know how hard that is off that tee?
Oh, I know it is. But see, that's gonna be my next question. If he would have fell and rolled to the green, would he have been closer himself to the hole than his ball was?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
we
okay.
never found
He,
his ball.
he,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
he
ball
and
went
Michael both.
long.
Get it.
He and Michael both on the par 3 off the hill right there went into the lake or the stream, the river, whatever.
Oh yeah, I chucked
Whatever
it.
it is. Oh,
Needed
okay.
about 100 yards on it. Put about 160 on it. Just
Yeah.
straight.
Just in case.
I was hoping to hit off a tree and come back, but can't be that lucky.
It's a 2 QB league. I'm wondering if I'm going to get it 1 in this room. It's going crazy. I guess Ben started it when he took
I
Burrow
guess I
early,
started
and
it. I'll take full blame
He
for
scared
it.
everybody
Yeah.
after that. Like Drake
I'm
May, that dude was like, I got to stop the guy that has AJ Brown from getting Drake May.
Rich is wondering with all these injuries that Adam has, why he's not showing up with some kind of bandage. I mean, he got up and walked it off. I'll give him credit because it did look like it was going to be painful. He got up and walked. He did his dramatic thing.
I
But
didn't
then
hit
he
my head.
automatically was like, I cracked my tailbone. I was like, buddy, if you cracked your tailbone, we wouldn't be sitting or standing here having a conversation. You might be sitting down or laying down.
Is
We
this-
might be having a conversation.
Is this guy on 11 gonna do anything but running backs? I mean, come on, what are we
Don't
doing
need him.
here?
Maybe he likes the
Don't
running
need-
backs.
I mean, he can only play
That's,
3 of them at one time, but I like it.
That's Ben's burner. His other account.
Right. He's got
I
2
mean,
of them. He's like,
Burner,
one
yeah.
team's going to have all the wide
One
receivers.
team's
One
gonna-
team's going to
yeah.
have all the running backs.
Exactly.
Jeez.
What, did you want a running back or something?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I was my fault for taking 4 receivers, I guess, originally, but I guess I need a running back
He-
eventually.
I
he
mean,
saw
I
what
just,
you were doing, and he
I
was
just
like,
have one
don't-
running back, so I'm going to get me one
You
too.
are drafting weird, sir, like you said.
I am.
but-
To be fair, he hasn't reached on any of them.
And why are we talking about
Question
quarterbacks
here.
going crazy? There's only 4 gone.
Question for you guys here.
There's pulled up
2 of
early.
them, 2 of them shouldn't have been.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the guy that got Josh Allen.
Yep.
I don't understand why he didn't go DJ Moore, and that would have left me McLaurin and Jaden Daniels, which I would have loved to have right here.
That's
He's
'cause
not
that would've
drafting.
helped you. He's not. Doing
Yeah.
he's not stacking.
He's not on auto draft, but he's not drafting either. He's not actively here. Now he's on
Oh,
auto
he is
draft.
on
Look at
auto
that.
draft for sure.
Just now
Oh,
on
he's
auto.
gone
Now,
off.
Yeah.
and gone. What
So
in
this
the
is kind of,
world?
was it Rich that brought it up the other day that people were doing this? They were going on auto to make it look like they were on auto, and then they were coming back on.
But
I think it
why?
was
Rich
Trevor.
mentioned
It was
that.
Trevor
What,
Rich, yeah.
what does that
Yeah,
help with? Like,
I
what-
know. I don't know why people.
So
do
that if you're on a turn, let's say you're at 12, then if the guy at 11 might reach to take a player, and assume since you're on auto that you'll take boom, boom, the top two. So if you look like you're on auto, he makes the selection, you come off auto, you take the guy that he would have wanted type situation. It's a lot of like gamesmanship that I don't think is worth the hassle.
I'm not paying that much attention to who's on auto and who's not. Like I'm just paying attention
No.
to the board and who's coming to me. Like
Yeah.
I can't worry about like I've got 3 or 4 guys that I'm looking at by the time it gets close to me. Like I'm not sitting there like this one guy. That's all I got. And when he gets got, oh God, what do I do?
And then we have a request for another Adam story. Adam, can you explain the tinfoil theory to your brother?
He knows that one.
But I mean,
He should. He's an IT guy.
yeah, but what's your theory? Is it different than?
You put the aluminum foil between the router and the wall, and whatever you don't want the internet waves to escape to, you just put the foil right there to block it. So say you have the foil between, again, the router and the wall, and you have, so whatever hits the foil it refracts and comes back toward where you need it at in the rest of the house.
You're saying so the waves cannot escape and
outside and in places that you don't. I mean, yeah. So
I think that's what's happened here is the waves did escape and they reached you.
I mean, technically, that doesn't really work.
Okay. Fair enough.
And also, your mom's pissed because she's like, I can't cover any of these fucking dishes. I got green bean casserole I got to throw away.
But because in the old days, what you did to extend an antenna, your radio antenna, was you would put aluminum foil to make it a better conductor to make the waves come in.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't work to
He's
prevent
trying to turn the house into a conductor.
Okay. Anyway, the full is gone now because we have a new laptop and we're all good. So
okay,
it's almost like you didn't need the foil to begin with.
Well,
yes.
But where's the fun in that?
Yeah, where is the fun in that?
In a room where the quarterbacks are getting pulled up the board, I mean, it just makes no sense for me not to take a falling Jaden Daniels.
I'm good with mine. I got my 2 stacks, so I mean,
that is a pretty decent stack there with Loveland Bird and Caleb.
Yeah, you really can't get Loveland and Burden too good. Typically, you have to get one or the other.
Rich is saying that the sidekick is basically just another tool like the solver. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's just like the solver essentially. But he's seen it where they're going running back heavy. The problem, I think, I don't want to say the problem because the people behind the sidekick are very intelligent, so I don't want to knock them at all. Because like Shady's won more money than we can ever imagine. I think the issue for me becomes I would like to see what their weights are as far as like how much they're weighting the last couple of years versus how much the tool that they're using is projecting the future. Like the last 2 years, going 6 running backs may have been plus EV, and it might be this year. But I'd be interested to see what the likelihood of a team that has 6 RBs through 6. Like in my model, it's got to be negative EV for sure.
Well, and I think what makes it tough here too, you look at him, he went 2 tight ends after. So he's not going to have, I mean, that you're hoping a lot out of a bunch of receivers that will be either wide receiver 2 or 3 on their respective teams.
I assume it's probably a 2-6-10-2 build, but like you would think one of those receivers needs to be a dude we've heard of before.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want
it would have to be a household name, type deal.
Like
Michael,
I like Ted Hurst, but I don't want Ted Hurst wide receiver 1.
Didn't you talk about a build similar, like a 2-4-12-2 build or something like that?
Somebody did, and it was very similar to how he's doing it, but he went, I think it was like 5 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, and then like 2 tight ends, and then he just ripped off like 12 straight wide receivers in the draft.
But he had the 2 primo tight ends in McBride and Ballard, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it was that build. Yeah. It was.
But
I
still think you need one, at least number 1 and number 2 like alpha receiver though. And I mean, then you can fill the rest with whoever. But
That's interesting. If that's how the sidekick's doing, it's interesting. Like I said, those guys are very intelligent. Like, Karane's won Best Ball Mania. Shady's won a multiple seven figures in DFS, and I know Sack is pretty good too. Like, all those guys are very intelligent dudes, but I'd be interested to see why their coding is allowing for 6. Like, if you told me 4, I could see it. If you could probably talk me into 5, but 6 just seems like it's just that last running back that seems like a bit of overkill. Plus, like, there's teams in this contest that have Bucky past 62. Like, I've got Bucky late in round 6. Quinchon's a good value. That's reaching on Scatabo. That's a little bit above ADP for
Bucky went
Williams.
66
That's a little bit
online.
above. That's a little bit above on Chase. That's a little bit above on Barkley. So, like, not only did you take 6 running backs, but you pulled up 5. So I don't know if this person changed the inputs or like there's multiple teams in this draft that look like they have no effing clue what in the actual they are doing. GZ money. It does look like some GZ money because I feel like his 25 is back in the pot. Stone Cold Winner looks like a Stone Cold Loser. Feels like his money's back in the pot.
yeah,
I'm feeling pretty good playing a 9-10 man league over here.
Yeah, even though I'm doing what I want to do, I'm not really reaching or, except for maybe the Burrow thing. But
yeah, Burrow.
I just want my stack. Yeah.
The Burrow thing's starting to look less and less egregious every time somebody else like Trevor Lawrence is getting pulled up or Dak is getting pulled up or Tyler Shuck is getting pulled up. I mean, just
Ben put everybody on tilt, man. He's like, oh god, I gotta just pull these guys up. I like them. They're gonna get going.
But see, how did I scare them that much though? That doesn't make any sense. Just off the Burrow. I mean, that's another thing you have to take into consideration. If somebody does something like that, it shouldn't throw your whole draft off though.
I mean, you didn't screw me up. I took my guy 10 picks past ADP.
I think their whole draft was thrown off anyway, Ben, before you even walked in the room.
I think so.
Michael, if I were you, yes, I would be pissed too. I wouldn't be in here with us because yours is probably very conventional over there.
I'd have it actually is. I'd have a just nasty roster on your side.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw you guys some rapid fire questions about news that has dropped this week and get your guys' take fresh. We'll let Michael and let Ben lead the way here, since Adam and I talked about a few of these yesterday. First up here, looks like Bucky and Gainwell are splitting carries. I assume Sean Tucker will mix in as well, but Bucky and Gainwell are overlapping. Looks like they're going to have a lot of like 2 running back formations in Tampa Bay. So when the entire league's going 13 personnel, they're going the opposite way. What are your guys' thoughts? How do you think this breaks down as far as like a percentage of carries? Who's getting the receiving work? How do you see the running back position playing out in Tampa Bay?
Well, Tampa right now just kind of scares me. They have like some bad juju going on anyways with the Baker Mayfield stuff, and I don't know what to make of them right now. I think eventually Bucky will probably take over, and then Gainwell will be, maybe like a third down back. But because Bucky is, he did get injured last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I believe it was his shoulder, and then he had like a mental health thing.
So he's still coming off that. So I think they're being a little easy with him because, I mean, Gainwell is very capable, but I think eventually Bucky will take it over.
I still think Bucky's going to get the majority of at least first and second down. Like, I think Gainwell spells here and there, but I don't think ultimately I think it's Bucky's job to lose.
But I mean that whole NFC South right now to me Carolina with all their players going down. Atlanta not really knowing their quarterback situation, everything there. Tampa Bay, like I said, with the whole Baker situation, just New Orleans actually looks like the best team right now.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I already bet them to win the division. We talked about that yesterday. I bet New Orleans at plus 364 to win the division. The only thing that scares me is pissed off Baker. If pissed off Baker means pissed off Baker, I'm playing well for a contract. F you guys, I'm out next year anyways, Baker. I'm scared. If pissed off Baker means fuck you guys, I'm sitting because my quad hurts, then I love the bet on New Orleans.
I know
He's
you
never been
don't-
one to sit.
No, he isn't.
Yeah.
But you never know which one though you're going to get though too. I mean,
He kind of feels like golf a little bit. Like golf never comes out of a game. Stafford, like you got to kill Stafford to get him out of the game.
Yeah.
He just seems like Mahomes, another guy that's. Whereas like with Stroud, if you breathe on him funny, he's out.
Mhm.
Or Tua's got the damn hands.
Yeah,
He's
He
out.
can't help that.
yeah.
All right, next question for you guys. What do you guys think about the talk on Jacoby Lane out of Baltimore camp? Do we believe that he's the next guy there? Because it feels like to me they're talking him up, but he seems kind of limited based on his size. It feels like he might be more of a Rashard Bateman, 1v1 replacement versus a guy that's going to be able to check in and take like a likely role away.
I think the problem is, when was the last time wide receiver 2 was worth much value there in Baltimore? Yeah, I'd take a late flyer. Obviously you get him in the 20th round, so it might be worth taking it if you've got Lamar, but if you don't have Lamar, to me, it's probably not going to be worth much of anything.
Yeah, it's camp. Everybody's going to be talking up everybody right now. So I don't really put any stock into it.
Rich is saying Sack explains it as SK will take all those running backs as best values, and once it gets going to the max running back spot, so nobody can beat you there, and then he pulls up the next best value spot, tight end QB. I would disagree. Like, I hate disagreeing with those guys, like I said, because they're super intelligent, but I would disagree in that, yes, you might be extending your running back value. You're also plummeting at the same time, inversely, your wide receiver value. So as one's going through the roof, the other one's going through the floor type of situation. So even if you get ceiling value out of your running back position, I don't think you can catch up at the wide receiver position. So I would push back there. If they all want to build their teams that way, and if it works out, I'm going to look like a damn idiot. But for me personally, I can't see where that would be the run out. You would have to have one, he's pulling up. We're going to get to the Mike's comment here in a second. You're going to have health from the running back position, which has been off the charts the last few years. But at the same time, I can't envision a scenario where you would need 6. Like I said, if you told me 4, I could get behind it. You could probably talk me into 5, but I think there's a breaking point where if you took Amon-Ra and then 5 running backs, I think you could make it work. But it'd be hard to talk me into 6. If you took Chase and 5 running backs, I could get behind it. But I think you need somebody that can give you 12, 13 weeks that they're going to be in your lineup at wide receiver, or you've sunk your team. And then he went 2 tight ends afterward, and then he got Mahomes at a pretty decent value, but also like Worthy's fragile. I don't know that there's 10 to 12 late round running or wide receivers that can really catch up that gap that you're going to have at the wide receiver position. So I'd be out on that. But if that's what the sidekick's doing, then obviously there's people buying the sidekick, so there's people drinking that Kool-Aid, but it wouldn't be something I'd be looking to do.
I think it depends on where you're at draft position too, because like the back end of picks feels like that could be the right move because you're pretty much probably going to start running back anyway.
Yes, I agree with running back. So I agree with, if you want to go Barkley Brown, I have no arguments. If you wanted to even take Williams and Scatabo, I have no arguments. If you wanted to take Judkins Falling, I have no arguments. But there's really no need for Bucky, in my opinion. I think it's just a wasteful position where, what do we think Bucky's average DraftKings fantasy points per game? 13.8-ish?
Yeah, around there.
Mm-hmm.
But how many weeks do you think he plays over Judkins, Scatabo, Williams, Brown, and Barkley? Like he's
I
going to
mean,
have to
the
beat out
first-
2 of those guys per week.
The first 2 maybe a good amount of times, but I mean, like
Yeah.
Barkley and Chase probably.
Yeah,
Chase
no.
Brown probably not.
But you could get a guy like, I mean, BTJ, Jordan, Tyson, Carnell Tate. I assume they're probably all in like 10.8 to 11.4 if we're averaging out their end of season fantasy points. So like, you can guarantee that you're going to use that score, whereas I can't guarantee you that you're going to use 13.8 from Bucky. So yes, in a vacuum, Bucky sounds like the play there, but you just can't use the score. James, what the Connor at 136?
Gotta
My
get your
dog.
guy.
Oh
My
boy.
dog.
Oh boy.
And I love it.
He said
Yeah.
running backs are getting paid, so Connor's coming.
So
He's getting something.
yeah, that's yeah. Got no words for that one.
I'm going to go ahead
Sometimes
and
you gotta
go
go get
with,
your guy.
go with Darnold. Get my 3rd quarterback here.
What's Mike's comment over there?
Oh,
I just picked. Hold up. Michael, you got it?
yeah. He said Randy wants to nerd off with sack. I can hear it in his voice.
You know, honestly, like I legitimately enjoy his content, and I think he's an uber intelligent dude. I think it would be fun to have that conversation and just see what their logic is. Like I said, I can't envision a scenario where 6 running backs to start plays out. You would need
Injuries,
If you
which
s-
you've already basically your team's hampered if that's the case.
if you said, "Hey, we're going to take 6 running backs, but we know there's a Puka in round 18 like there was a couple of years ago," I'd be all in because I think there's some late round value that, I mean, I would imagine in his rookie season you probably used Puka 14 weeks out of the 16, 17. But any person that I could write into that Puka role this year is going off the board by like round 10 for sure. I don't think there's any late round dudes that are destined to be their team's top target this year. I just don't see it. Rich is saying they load up on 9 wide receivers to base level box scores. See, so if you run a bunch of simulations, I think Ben has, I know I have.
Mm-hmm.
If you run a bunch of simulations, the running backs never have a ceiling higher than the wide receivers in PPR. If we were on underdog, this would be a completely different conversation. So I don't know if the sidekick tool is built for underdog, built for half PPR, because I know Pat won Best Ball Mania, so that aspect makes a little bit more sense. But I don't know. Is there a different sidekick tool for underdog and for DK? Maybe this guy's just got the wrong one loaded up. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of unknowns that I'm just like, the math ain't mathing. But when I ran my sims, Jamar Chase was the number 1 player. No matter, like I could run 1 million sims, 10 million sims, 20 million sims. It would have been Jamar Chase every time. His ceiling was significantly higher than everyone else's. Like he has 50, 60 point fantasy outcomes in his range of outcomes. The next player for me was Gibbs. But given ADP, given the structure of the league, given the structure of the roster and how they build out, I have Gibbs above Chase, even though if we're picking a vacuum score, I'd pick Chase.
Hey Ben.
Hey, yeah,
How much Jalen McMillan you got?
maybe about 2%. No,
Because you doesn't matter. You still go to him every time.
I looked up the news on him. They said just being
Yeah.
cautious with him. He's fine.
I looked up the news as well, but I should have known you were in this draft because I was never getting him back to him with any stacking.
Yeah, Rich is saying he's seen this quite a few times where they go get 2 or 3 quarterbacks and they just run off wide receivers.
So it should all be
Nope.
receivers now. Yeah, all right. All right.
But it kind
for the
of
most
has
part,
to be.
I mean, he's kind of forced to. Yeah, I'm about to say he doesn't really have an option.
I mean, Worthy and
He's got-
Shahid are his first 2 receivers, and I don't even
But-
want Worthy and Shahid on my teams.
No.
I'll say he's got to play at least one more, so he's got to have one.
Well, Worthy
For
can't
sure.
stay healthy. I mean, so you're going to really need 2 more just to make sure you have a receiver. Then you got bye weeks.
The next storyline I wanted to talk about with you guys is what do we think about CD Lamb and the mosquito net and George Pickens saying F you and your mosquito net? Has anybody seen that video?
Yes. Yeah, I have. I mean, if it works for him, then great. And, Pickens, that definitely doesn't work for him because he can't see out of the thing.
Well, that's convenient because they can't see out of the end zone there in Dallas when the sun's shining through.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that makes sense because if you just having played receiver all the way through school and stuff like that, like I can't envision a scenario where if it's not direct sunlight, where that would be something that would help me. I'm with Pickens. Like it's just annoying, man. Just get this shit out of my face. Like, me and Coach are having a very different conversation on the sideline. When me like I'm not doing that, Coach.
Right.
I mean, don't play me if you don't want to play me, but I'm not putting that shit on my face. So you do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do.
I mean, I'd like to see one of those receivers one day where, like you did back in high school days or whatever, where they made you wear those like beer goggles or whatever, try to walk around, and you couldn't see, Anybody know what I'm talking about?
So,
Yeah,
I never did any of that stuff.
Yeah. So
I never did that stuff to catch a football.
Yeah. And try to catch football. That'd be something I'd like to see.
I like to stay on the actual like practicing field. Like I'd see people off to the side doing some dumb shit, or like doing wind sprints to the kicker just because. Like I feel like if you play well enough, like they don't ever screw with you.
I think I got a question for you guys. So, Jonathan Brooks has officially taken over Chuba Hubbard on the ADP.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's by a wide margin now. I think it's like 8 or 10 picks now.
Mm-hmm.
But why is everybody so sure?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was about to say, tell me why.
Yeah, because
ain't nothing but some
I'm a Panthers fan. And
heartache.
I can see them going 50-50 on splits and stuff like that, but I really don't think. I'm sure Brooks is talented, but his last 3 seasons have basically ended to injury.
Yeah,
even going back to Texas.
I personally like Chuba better. That's why I took him in this draft.
It's a mental hang-up people have with Brooks. I don't know. I just keep. It's like definition of insanity.
Adam and Zach conversations with Zach would just fucking log off.
The thing with Brooks is insanity definition. Repeating the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. I don't expect a different result with Brooks. I expect sometime during the season he's going to be out for 2 or 3 games.
Yeah. Well,
Mike's always coming with the heat.
I think the only thing saving me is probably my Georgia Bulldogs. So the depression would really be set in had I not have some sort of example of a winning football team.
That's when I get depressed. These dudes start talking about Georgia Bulldogs. It's just nothing but.
Yeah.
I mean, the entire college football season is nothing. They don't give a damn if it's the 3rd string quarterback. They don't give a damn if their guy runs over somebody at 145 miles an hour.
I'd be upset if our 2 best quarterbacks, one of them looked like a woman and the other one can't be in the same room with a woman anymore at Clemson. So I get it. Like it's
Could
tough.
you imagine being at a school with the budget of Georgia picking on a team like Clemson? I'd like to see the.
Let's act like Clemson has 0 money.
They don't have 0 money. We did when we started winning. When we took down the Giant, which nobody else could do. When we took down Alabama, which nobody could do, including Georgia, numerous times.
Okay.
When we actually knocked them off, well, Hunter Renfrow, a little 3rd and 6 out route, boom, corner of the end zone, touchdown, natty chance, baby.
You better put some respect on Renfrow. He was a route runner.
You won't get anybody that respects Hunter Renfrow more than me. It used to be that way with Deshaun Watson before he started all his bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that was brutal.
Adam knows where I was. Adam, where was I whenever we won the national championship?
We were at a restaurant.
B&D's Burgers.
We were at House.
I was in a full
burgers. Yeah.
one piece onesie with the booties.
Onesie. You did
Clemson,
have that.
just head to toe.
He did have that.
In a restaurant in Georgia full of Georgia fans.
Look, I think I can be happy with our progress since it took us 40 years to win another championship.
Should I take
After
Pearsall
Herschel.
here? I mean, I do have Purdy.
How's he lining up? Is he in the green? Oh yeah,
I
dude,
think
you
he's
got to
fine.
take Pearsall.
It's just it's unbearable. It's like the Cowboys thing. It's just Georgia does win.
It's just
But
because you live.
you guys
close to
talk
Georgia.
about it. Well, they just talk about like they'll pull up shit like, I mean, even this year when Buddy was like, Stetson Bennett really gonna come back this year. Stetson Bennett. Blah, blah, blah,
Who said that?
Daniel. I'm like,
I
buddy,
don't know, but I
Stetson
think
Bennett,
that's an exaggeration.
dude's an alcoholic. He ain't winning shit.
Was
God bless him. I hope he gets clean. But he ain't about to win shit.
I'm convinced he played better at Georgia when he was drinking.
Had to. It's like Manziel.
Yeah, I remember Manziel's interview talking about that. He's like, the more I partied, the better I felt on the field.
J.R. Smith in the NBA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people are talking about that. I'd like to see the numbers. Like I said, it's interesting. I can't believe 6. If you tell me 5, I could get behind it.
And I can't see me having 6 running backs and having this wide receiver room he's got right now. It's not fun to look at. And even worse probably to actually have.
That's my team you're looking at, dude.
No. Well, it might have been.
Yeah.
God, what pick are y'all on?
13.
Around
Is
16.
what it feels like.
God, y'all are taking forever. I'm on round 19 already. I started after.
I was going to read all these off, but then I realized that we were so far into it. I know we got kind of sidetracked on a lot of different stuff. Let's see. Next question here for you guys. Malik Neighbors. Is he good to go? Do you think he's good to go in week 1? Do you think he's good to go in week 1, but he's not Malik Neighbors till like week 4, week 6? What are we thinking?
I think he's good to go. I don't think you're going to get those huge games the first couple weeks, but I'd still take him at ADP. I mean, maybe above ADP, depending on who else is out there.
I think he's good to go maybe about 80% week 1. And then he'll, finally get where he needs to be probably about week 4.
If Malik Neighbors came into this offseason, he wasn't hurt, where would you be drafting Malik Neighbors? Like, where would he be ranked if this was July 1 and you were doing your rankings? Malik Neighbors is not coming off a heavy injury. He's healthy. Where would you rank him in this landscape?
Probably no later than the 1-2 turn.
That's me too. I think I would have him at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right there.
probably. I mean, but he's also in the. I know for receivers, learning a new offense isn't as hard as quarterbacks, but he's still learning a whole new offense.
I don't know that it would be too difficult just having watched Pet Singh's offense and then having watched Harbaugh in Baltimore. Like if he was going into like a Shanahan offense, I'd be more worried about it, or McDaniel's offense, I'd be more worried about it. That's why I'm not heavy on A.J. Brown. I think it's going to take A.J. Brown some time to learn Josh McDaniel's playbook.
Yeah.
You sack of a bitch. You took Justice Hill.
You do. One of us is going
Oh
to.
my God!
Yes, I did.
Got him early too.
Yes.
Pulled him up around.
Ben didn't
Look
care.
how ready he is. He knew he was doing it. He knew what he was doing.
I knew what I was doing.
All right, do we think this guy caught up? Let's see. I know he's got some receivers
No,
now.
I
So
saw the
Worthy,
first 4
Shaheed,
receivers he
Malik.
No,
Wicks,
he's
Mooney.
not caught up.
Wait.
Yeah,
Another
not
thing
even
is like
close.
he's dragging dudes up too.
Dude,
Like, all these guys are above ADP.
I mean, you might have a week. None of these dudes score double digits. I mean, none of these dudes scream.
I would take that.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you gave me a bet that neither
Shaheed's
one
your
of these,
best bet.
that's what I'm saying. If
That's-
you gave me a bet that there's a week that all these guys score under 10, I'd take that.
Rich,
Yeah.
first time on the stream. This is for you.
Marshawn Lloyd.
The Badger will take a share of Marshawn Lloyd.
I feel like you should have had a card filled out so you could hold it up for Rich.
I know. Yeah.
With the 206th pick of the draft. Is this a oh, Mike? Is this a low ball contest?
I mean, it might very well be.
Uh,
That's what it feels like.
that's
Yeah, somehow you
hilarious.
still get to the end of these drafts and there still isn't shit there.
Who knows? I might try to do 6 receivers in the next draft. Who knows?
I kind of want to try this running back thing out now.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I think the 6 receiver thing is viable.
Yes.
That's why I
Because you
might
can
do
use
it.
4 of them.
Yes.
What's this 4 tight end?
What? Yeah.
I
What is
am-
this? What is this build
I
over
was
here?
stuck
Look-
on it.
I want
that's-
to. I
Anytime
am.
that anybody takes 4 tight ends, Adam's like, that motherfucker.
I denounced them
Throw
as
Throw it
losers.
out. Throw it out of here. It's
Well,
done.
You are a
It's done.
loser. You're
Durr,
out. You're
oof.
done.
Oh man, this dude basically took every running back from you guys and then threw away his draft.
Pretty much.
Rich, I
That,
thought you-
that
Rich, I thought
alone
you said
threw
he'd
away
take-
his draft.
I thought you take wide receivers the rest of this time. Now he's throwing in one more quarterback. This is
Don't you throw shade at Rich on this stream? With your 4 tight end hating ass.
I do.
Mhm.
Golly.
We know you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so I'll tell y'all a little story real quick, and then I think it was Ben was about to talk. So we my wife and I have these birds that fly into our little entryway that by our front door, and they'll fly in every year and they'll have like little bird babies. So we went out and bought 2 garden gnomes. They're like $20 garden gnomes. Put the garden gnomes and like super glued them where these little bastards were doing the little bird situation at. So we put these garden gnomes up there. The birds kicked one of the damn garden gnomes off and busted it all out in the walkway. I had to go out there and sweep up the glass. And then the second one, they came in on top of the damn gnome's face and built a damn duplex. So it's like a 2-story fucking bird, whatever, nest on top of the damn gnome.
That's why you just can't mess with birds, man. That's all they do. They don't care.
See, the way I handled that was whenever we let our dog outside, they were like swooping down and attacking her, and she would like cower and stuff. So I told her, what are you doing? Attack those things. And then she killed like 3 of them. So I'm like, my bad. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm about to start doing, because like so I'll walk. So when she goes to work in the morning, I'll get up and walk her outside because I'm going to work anyway. So I'll walk her to her car, say goodbye, whatever. And then every morning, the little thing, like the mom is like, "Fuck you, man! You trying to kill my babies?" I'm like, "Well, I don't even know you. Just go to your nest." But that thing will swoop like a foot away from my head. I'm about to get violent.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just took my 4th tight end.
I'm gonna let y'all talk that out.
You know you can only
That sounds
play
like a family problem.
one, right?
Ben, you had a great chance to be top 3 in this league, and now you're going to be maybe 3rd. You might be still 3rd, but now me and Randy are already going to move on in this one.
I like how you gave you top 3 like it was a compliment, knowing damn
I
well
know.
third don't do anything.
He was like definitely 3rd,
I know,
though, but
right? I was like,
definitely
definitely
3rd.
Well, there was a
Third.
position where you could have been ahead of us, but now it's not happening.
Yeah, that was like that 3rd round pick, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
I don't
pretty
know, Jerry
cool,
Judy
but like
might be
really, you
worse.
just kind of suck. But
Yeah.
you're pretty cool though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all right.
Wow.
I mean, I have no running backs to choose from, so I mean, gotta choose something.
There are people down there. I have to pick 2 right here at the end. I picked 1. I got Claiborne, and I got one more guy to get.
And how good do you feel about
Yeah,
that?
I was about to say, when are you gonna play Claiborne? When the other 2 backs like run into each other and get concussed or something?
You don't. I don't trust my backfield at times to be healthy all through the season. So
I mean, you might as
God, I
well
hope
just
we're
go
still
ahead
talking
and
about football.
pick up Eckler or Kareem Hunt at this point. That's
I'm sure they'll sign.
We're not gonna be talking about Kareem and Adams' backfield in the same. Y'all gonna have me logging out.
or you can pair them with Penix too. So there you go.
Oh god, nothing like a little penis cream to get the stream going right. Ben, let me ask you this question: how do you feel about pantry salmon?
What?
Everybody knows about it. Everybody does it. Randy, you just don't know things. Pantry salmon. Let
I
me ask you
have
this
never
question.
said that to you.
How do you feel about chocolate gravy?
Oh,
It's a staple
chocolate.
of everyone's holiday meal.
Chocolate gravy. Yes, it's not a staple of everybody's holiday meal. My
Michael, have
brother
you ever heard of
over
it?
there.
Actually,
Yeah.
somebody did chime in the comments yesterday. Said they eat it on holidays too, so they were
Oh,
telling
okay.
Randy
Well, see,
that they.
but see,
One
yeah.
person
that's
chimed
not
in.
everybody. You can't group
Yeah,
everybody
one
in
person's
together.
everybody.
Yeah.
I said
guys know
everybody
that.
in the South.
But it's not everybody in the
We're
South
in the
either,
South.
though. They're-
Randy tried to tell me the guy must be from Florida. I'm like, whoa, we don't. The Florida's not South.
Florida doesn't count as South. Yeah, no, I agree
No,
with that.
no.
Yeah.
You're not about to roll
No.
me under that bus. You
No.
said it was from the South. I said, how south do you need to get? Because I'm in Tennessee. We don't know what the hell it is. You're in Georgia and you eat it. There's only one state south of you. And
I
he
told
has to be
Tennessee
in
people
Florida
know
if you're
about it.
saying
I've heard more Georgia and Alabama people know about it than like Tennessee people.
See, that's logical. But like
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But everybody, I don't know.
Yeah.
Rich is going to have one for you, Adam, since you're not drinking anymore.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate that.
If I get the 12 in the next draft, I will be cracking one open. I don't know if anybody wants to join in.
I'll have my bottle of water. I'm good.
I mean, you did good this one. Would you get 7?
Yeah. This is we're doing a 25 next, right?
Somebody's got the first day of school tomorrow, so I gotta be sharp.
Sharp.
I can't wait to see your first day pictures of the little it's my first day of 6th
His little
grade.
backpack on.
Yeah, first day. Yeah.
Are you done, Michael, with yours?
Yeah.
I think he's been done. Yeah.
I've been done for like the
Do you
last
wanna-
3 rounds of y'all. It's crazy.
Do you want to read yours and then we'll grade yours and then we'll grade ours real quick and we'll get on to the next one?
Yeah, I got out of it though, so I don't have it in order.
All right, never mind.
But
So
hold
we'll
on.
go
Actually,
with
no,
mine
I
here.
can go back in. I got it. I'm back. Okay. 6 pick. JSN, AJ Brown, Olave, McMillan, Judkins, Jadarian Price, Godwin, Hubbard, Fannin Jr., a trio of QBs and Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Kamara, Trey Tucker, Hawkinson, Zachariah Branch, because I have a lot of him, so why not more? Sean Tucker, Evan Ingram, DJ Giddens, and Jimmy Horn Jr.
Do you think we're just going to walk past a trio of quarterbacks? Who's the quarterback?
I said Bo Nix, Mayfield, and Darnold, didn't I?
Oh, okay. I thought you just said a trio of quarterbacks.
I said I Nix, Mayfield, Darnold.
B minus.
Yeah, I give it a good B.
Yeah. C plus, but yeah.
I almost want to be like, name one player I have. So
Jimmy
you guys
Horn.
are just guessing. Jimmy
Bo
Horn
Nix.
Jr. There you go.
Ben, we'll go with yours next. Ben has from the one spot Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams, Joe Burrow, Colson Loveland, Luther Burden, Caleb Williams, Chuba Hubbard, Michael Pittman, Rashad White, Jacoby Myers, Debo, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen McMillan, Al Mani, Kenyon Sadiq, Jonah Coleman, AJ Barner, Justice Hill, Evan Ingram, Jerry Judy, and Samaje P. Ryan. C plus.
I'll take it.
C because of 4 tight ends.
Damn.
I give you a C as well, just because I think you pulled a couple guys that you could have gotten on the way back.
I did.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I do know crazy things happen, so it's hard to sit there and say for sure. But
I'm about to say, especially in this one, yeah, crazy things were happening.
I think you could have, like, if you wanted to pull up and get that, I think you could have gotten T and then pulled Burrow at the next one. But granted, you probably don't get Loveland.
No,
I don't know how tied to Loveland you are, since you have 4 tight ends, though.
I know.
What grade do you give your own draft there, Ben?
I give it a C minus. Yeah, I'm not really happy with my running backs. So,
Adam with Jefferson, AJ Brown, Edgebuka, Garrett Wilson, Demont, Jadarian Price, Metcalf, RJ Harvey, Addison, Murray, Baker, Tyrone Tracy, Omar Cooper, TJ Hawk to a spit on that thing, Geno Smith, K. Dotton, Marshawn, Rich's baby daddy Lloyd, Colby Parkinson, Damon Claiborne, and DJ Giddens. C.
I actually like it. I'm gonna go B plus.
Yep, I was going to go B plus. Thanks, Michael. It's I got some falling value and it's stacked accordingly. So
I give it a
I
C.
do. I do like your stacks.
I'm gonna give it a C because 4 tight ends.
I'm gonna give it a D for being
Um,
3 people over from the guy that went 6 running backs.
Not
That's
big
how
on
it
the.
feels with some of you guys.
I'm not big on the Garrett Wilson pick or.
I actually like
the
Garrett
running
Wilson,
backs.
but
Garrett at 42 was
especially
falling
at
value
42.
big time.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but I just don't like Garrett Wilson as a whole.
Yeah.
That's
Go
just
look
me.
at
what my
That's
go look
my
at the
answer
games
is
he
he don't
played
like
last
his
year.
he don't like his hatred for his damn 4 tight ends. So if you give him a C, that's what your ass is getting.
It's fair. It's
I
fair.
think
I mean,
Garrett
touche.
Wilson hurt you at some point, didn't he? Back in the Ohio State days. That's what it is, isn't it?
Actually, he didn't play too well when when we were playing him. So
Me out of the 8 spot, JSN, Amarian Hampton, George Pickens at 32. Brees Hall, DJ Moore, Jordan Tyson, Jaden Daniels, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Reed, Brock Purdy, Bill Krosky Merritt, Sam Darnold, Brenton Strange, Tajay Spears, Dylan Sampson, Dalton Schultz, Antonio Williams, Koopy Cup, Christian Kirk, and Eli Stowers. I'm going to give it a B minus.
Yeah, B minus sounds good because
Yeah.
yeah, I like your construction of your team. Yeah,
I feel like 99.9% of all my drafts are like B minus. All right, does everybody want to get over to the
No,
$25?
you definitely had that
and
one dog shit one at like the 11
hopefully
spot.
Michael can get to the.
Uh-oh. Having an Adam moment.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
is Randy okay?
Yeah. This is how it is with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Normally, you've given his computer.
I thought I was
Alright.
having a problem, but then I heard you talking okay, and I was like, okay, well maybe.
you started banging on
Is
your stuff.
everybody
You're like,
back?
come
you
on,
start wondering, you're like, get some
yeah,
more
I'm
tinsel.
there.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm there.
Adam, Ben, you guys at the 25
Yeah.
spot?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 0.
7 out of 12.
7
It's
of
gonna be
12.
7 to 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Boot Michael's ass up out of here.
Yeah, how do you do that again?
Move him to
Okay.
another 7 of 12.
What is this? I feel like he's moved on. He's a changed man. It was Marshawn Lloyd for a while. Now it's just all Jake Tongues.
No, I'm in the.
Don't count
11.
out Professor Mike. He knows the science of best ball. Is that me in the 3, baby?
That's you in the 3.
I got
How
Randy.
you
I think I got
doing?
your spot, man. I'm in the 11. Can we trade?
I'm in the
How you
7.
doing?
3, 5, 7, 11. 3, 5, 7, 11.
7-11.
Ben, feel free to do exactly what you did last time. I'm okay with you doing that.
I think Burrow at the 7 sounds pretty good. I mean, all right.
Thanks.
Next question for you guys while we're waiting this minute and 30 seconds here. Break down for me how you think you see the New Orleans running back situation going. Is it ETN 65% of snaps and Kamara 35? Is it ETN 70 and 30? Is it 50-50? What are you guys seeing in New Orleans?
I think Kamara's going to be just like third down back, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be heavy ETN and then Kamara on third down in passing situations.
that's the way it seems it's going to play out. I mean, it could change during the year. Who knows if they, want them ride the hot hand, so to speak. But I think it's going to be mainly ETN.
It just feels like, I mean, I can only think of like one running back scenario, maybe 2 in the entire NFL that's going to be all one guy. It feels like Indy could be all Taylor, but like even Bijan has Brian Robinson, even Gibbs has Pacheco behind him a little bit. Maybe
Does he?
Genty.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Pacheco's going to mix in like everybody else thinks, but he's still there.
You got Cook, but unfortunately, I think Allen ends up being kind of like the pull away.
That's going to be a
from him.
3-man. That's going to be a 3-man anyways. If you look at the snap shares, Ray Davis is already getting like 15-20%, and Ty Johnson's getting like 15-20%. So like the only thing with Cook is he's just uber efficient or has been uber efficient. So like
Ty
if his
Johnson
efficiency dips.
Gets all the passing and 2-minute.
No, sir. We're not going to let you get on here and slurp Ty Johnson any more than you already have been. We've seen your drafts, sir. We know you're behind Ty Johnson. What's your percentage on Ty Johnson?
Yeah, that's
Not
the
as-
real question.
Not as heavy as you would think.
Some would say Ty Johnson is behind him.
You could take some guesses, and I could tell you they're all under.
6%.
It's gonna be like double it.
He'll be
Triple
like,
it.
yeah.
Then you get Bijan
Look
at
at
the
the
3.
two.
Oh, okay, Chase. Oh wow.
me
Supposed to
Chase.
get Bijan at the 4?
I mean, I can't take two
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
If
sitting back
you're letting
here.
me have Chase and Bijan.
I know. I'm sitting
Mhm.
back here at the 11. Probably gonna get no receiver fall this far. I may go this little running back strategy.
6 running backs.
This is Bijan.
Mike
obviously,
says
so.
if you allow your friend to draft Ty Johnson, you're not a good friend.
Allows a strong word. This dude
I'm
doesn't
about to say,
like
yeah.
Holy crap! Okay,
how much. He's gonna be at the 5. Damn.
I got
Yeah.
him. I got him.
Yeah.
He's not going any further. Okay.
Yeah,
I got him.
At least we all can agree. At least we all can agree. The guy that got him will probably fuck it up.
Brian Robinson Jr.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Apparently, these people in here listen to the one episode we did where I said, "What Bijan really ain't all that great," but
you said technically he wasn't gonna be a top 5 pick,
Did
and he went
Taylor,
5.
Technically, yeah.
I mean,
My
did he,
Technically,
Michael,
yes.
you're going to be okay, I think.
did he hurt his wrist signing his new contract extension this week or something? Like,
I mean, he could
is
have.
there something I don't know about?
Good possibility.
This
You
was
gotta
weird.
You got to
So
fade 2
sad.
more to get a wide receiver.
I'm gonna end up
I
with
mean,
like Christian McCaffrey.
You got to fade
and-
1 more. Or 2
What are you
more,
talking
so.
about, dude? There's 3
Me-
more picks in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm doomed.
Me and the 3 and the guy and the 1 are the only 2 that have gotten a player that typically goes to that person.
Yeah, Taylor. Well, I'm on Raw.
I usually take Amon-Ra 6th. I take him above CMC.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
some
if
people
that's-
will. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I get him at
CMC
7 a
is
lot,
nice,
honestly.
Oh, I don't think it's a bad pick at all. Genty at 8.
Genty.
I mean,
We'll see a James Cook at 9.
this may be like one of my like 2
McCaffrey.
drafts. Where I was about to say this may be one of my 2 drafts that has McCaffrey if he's going to be there at 11. Oh, I do get a
gonna-
receiver.
You too. You do.
I don't want to hear
Yeah.
shit from you because you're destined to get Justin
Oh
Jefferson.
man.
and
Oh,
TD. Oh, my
I got
God.
a
I told you
choice
James
of a
Cook.
receiver. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
You may can get them on the turn too. You may get both.
You make it both, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go AJ Brown here, I guess.
That's one way to go about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if that's what you want
It's
to do.
not the one I was
Oh,
talking about.
Oh my
No.
God, am I gonna get him?
No.
Come on,
Yes.
Oh,
No,
come on.
Barkley's going.
You know
Barkley's
you-
Barkley's did not go.
no,
Oh, wow.
yeah, mm-mm.
So sad.
That would have been
you hate
ultimate
to
right
see
there. Yeah.
Right.
it. Kevin Durant with the block and Kevin 35. Oh, some idiot pulled up Kenneth Walker. You believe that?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got
Yeah.
too much Saquon. I don't need any more.
Hey, Randy, Ty
Yep.
Johnson, 6%.
Right here. Oh, okay.
Nailed
I thought you were about to draft him.
Nailed it.
No, it was.
You could
yeah, he
you could
didn't.
probably wait a couple more rounds.
You
if
want to break?
to.
You know, Mike was talking about it. You want to break Sack's brain? Tell him that somebody has 6% of Ty Johnson.
Yeah, because
all right,
all of the running backs are supposed to go first.
the Atlanta situation. Do we think Tua starts week 1, and do we think Zachariah Branch starts week 1?
I can
Yes and
see-
yes.
Branch starting. I think Tua should start week 1, but who knows if he'll be healthy and ready to go.
I think start for Branch is loose because I think he's going to be in the slot as wide receiver 3 essentially. So
Oh yeah,
I don't
I
think
think
he's going to
so.
line up. And so I mean, yes, I do. Honestly, I think Zachariah Branch for where he's being drafted just has too much upside not to have him.
He's a player. If you go 6 running backs early, you have like 1,000%. You have to get guys like that.
Mike's at 6%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Sack would shit himself if I had his number and I texted him and said, "Hey, man, I got a buddy that's got 6% Ty Johnson. How do you think it's looking?"
Dang, Trevor did get Lamb and Jefferson last night.
From the 10 or
can
the
happen.
11. I've seen it happen. It's never me. Is the part that pisses
Yeah.
me off. Although I will say I do like the running backs in round 2. Honestly, I do like that little range of the turn there.
I do in the middle, assuming I got a wide receiver in the first. No, I will be honest with you guys though. If anything happens to Zachariah Branch prior to the season, you probably just won't hear from me for a while. It's an ungodly amount of Zachariah Branch that I have.
Rasheed Rice at 20. I'm going to get Bowers, I assume, here. Actually, A.J. Brown's left.
Yeah, I skipped on him this time. I was thinking about it. I was like, no.
I could get the Henry week 17.
I'm currently sitting on 32% Zachariah Branch to answer your do I think Zachariah Branch will start?
Jeez.
Ooh.
Adam is
That's a
currently
lot.
sitting on Ty Johnson, if that does you any.
No, I am
not.
Sitting on-
The old AJ Brown neighbors conundrum, huh?
Yeah, I just wanted Derrick Henry. I wanted the week 17.
I mean,
I love when they take Trey McBride there. I extra love it when they take Josh Allen.
Josh
are you
Allen
gonna end up
Yeah.
getting? Are you gonna end up pulling this off and getting? I thought you
No.
could get neighbors there.
Dirty mother. That's a good start though from the 2.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not a big Pickens guy. What? 6 and 11.
I just see. I think my next problem is
They just
that
have
range of
to.
receiver for me. Like, I just that next range.
Flat.
Like, I don't love Devontae Smith. Like, I've definitely taken him into the 3rd, but I've usually got him at the back end of the 3rd when I do. Like,
That
it
range
just
is about
doesn't-
as flat as my middle school girlfriend, to be honest with y'all. Like, it's just paper thin down there.
It's
you know
like
what I'm saying?
as soon as Neighbors goes off the board now, it's just like oof.
Rich is saying 75% ETN, 25% Kamara. Yeah, I mean, he definitely regressed some last year, but that team overall was just kind of getting things going a little bit. And if I remember correctly, didn't Rattler start last year? And then like Shuck
For the
took over
first half of the
midseason?
year, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have just been like a timing thing. I'd imagine that
Well-
we probably see enough Kamara for it to be annoying.
To
Would
be
be my
fair,
guess.
the offense looked rough with Rattler. Like, it definitely looked improved with Shuck.
Join late. Is this draft 2 or 3? We've done this is our second one, probably my last one for the night. I'm gonna go find some food. I don't know about Michael. So we played golf on Saturday and then we went and ate this Mexican joint that's usually very clean and like I mean I think it's good food. But I don't know about Michael and how he's doing right now. My stomach is still like we got the bad lettuce now. We got the bad lettuce. Then Adam was like, "Me too," and I was like, "Buddy, I've never seen you eat lettuce." He's like, "I had slaw." I was like, "I don't know if you know." What slaw is made out of."
that does count, I guess.
It does count. Yeah. Well,
Cabbage?
it's cabbage. Yeah, it's not lettuce.
How can this man teach the youth and only have 6% of Ty Johnson?
Well, the great thing is, you tell them. That's how you can. You're very upfront with these kids. You know, you just tell them how it is. I have 6% of Ty Johnson. They look at you weird, and they're like, you know what?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
going to listen to
everybody.
you on. I'm going to listen to you on some things, Coach, but I'm not going to listen to you on everything.
I think everybody looks at you weird when you say you have 6% Ty Johnson.
you said what, Trevor? Shit, I'm about to have to report you, Trevor, getting Lamb at the 20.
I think
Yeah.
he had to have got him at the 17 because the 20 is in the 5 hole.
Oh, okay.
We're also gonna have to
I was about
report
to say.
Trevor for moving his draft picks around on the board in middle of the draft,
Middle.
making
Yeah.
trades.
I'm flexible, baby.
That is, I mean,
Like-
still though, even at the what I determined that would be the 17. That's still
8 and
crazy.
17. That is.
I've
wild.
never seen Lamb fall further than maybe 15.
14,
14?
I think, is the latest I've seen him fall. Can somebody explain to me these purple crown dollars that I have sitting on my screen right now? Can somebody explain to me what the hell that is and how do I use it?
I
Talk to
think
Ben. He knows
used
about
to
the
be
new stuff.
It used to be.
I don't
coins,
know about
think.
that because I saw it too. I don't know.
Because I used to
Yeah.
have like 1,000 coins or something like that. Now I just have $1.
Because the
I got-
last time I had purple
No.
crown, it was a bad night. Now I was mixing it with Coke, but like it ended. That's a story for probably another day. But that was, oof. You know those nights when you just get so drunk, it just, as much as you forgot about the situation, you can't forget that night.
Yeah.
It was one of those kind of nights. Y'all want to hear the story?
I'm waiting to see if I'm about to get one. No, lost. McCoggey at
well,
the 43
didn't get him.
when he's 33. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's his first receiver though. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Ladd. That whole offense just feels too clustered. Just too many mouths to feed.
I think he's fine. I don't think you're getting any kind of like ceiling. Like he's not going to be a top 5 guy. But his yards
No.
per route run in season 1 was pretty damn good.
I can't
really
remember.
don't like
He a little dinged up last year.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty much dinged up every year.
He is. I mean,
He's
that's
just
the
one of
problem at
those-
Georgia.
He's like pasty white Tyler Lockett, where he just catches the ball and goes down.
Yeah, I think the problem is he's just got like a chronic knee issue that I just don't think's ever going to be solved. Like I think he's just going to have to manage it.
Yesterday on Josh and Hayden's new show on Yahoo, Hayden moved Walker to the 9 based on camp information. I don't hate it. Honestly, I think anywhere between pick – let me flip back over to the board here before I don't give you some crazy information. But I think between pick 10 and 23 –
You're on the clock, right?
I could give a shit less which players I get in that range, to be perfectly honest. I view all those players relatively the same. Like from the James Cook to the Brock Bowers, just give me 2, and I could give a shit less which 2 I get, honestly. I don't know how you guys feel about that range.
I got a question.
What's your question, sir?
AIDS. I think it's AIDS
Well,
that you have.
we can answer that first, Michael, if you want to, and I can ask the question.
Okay. Yeah, running back wise, no, I agree with you. Like, I think, I mean, like Henry feels like the safest bet of all of them, but from like an upside thing, like, I mean, they could be all over the board, really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, like to me, Genty and Walker and Brown, like they're just all like
They're all pretty much
don't
the
care if I
same.
get 1 or 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I'm looking at it.
In that little quadrant right there. You can just mix and match and just get your shares, and however you want to draft them, you can draft them. It doesn't really affect much. My question is there something wrong with David Montgomery? He has fallen several times in the last 2 days to me in, like I said, fallen value. So is there something wrong with David Montgomery?
Not that
He's looked
I
great
know
in
of.
camp.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he's been picked at the turn at the 4 or 5 round. Now he's fallen back into round 5 into the middle, and I'm just like,
I mean,
okay.
like we said, you can't always go by ADP and trust ADP. So people
No,
just
I mean,
have their
honestly,
preferences. So
he's no
I
Ty
have him ranked
Johnson,
48. So.
or anything like that. But
I have him ranked about where he
you mean he's
had been
draftable?
going. Yeah, he is draftable. Definitely draftable.
he's a player that I don't like. I'm not chasing him up the board, but if he falls to me around ADP, I'll take him. I just think his workload's going to be heavy.
Yeah, I'm definitely not chasing him either, but he's been like it's hard to get him in round 5, but now the last 2 days it's been very, very easy to get him around 5. So I'm just wondering what's going on, if anything.
I think he's just like bland. Like he doesn't do anything great, but he does a lot of things well. Like,
yeah, I think it's just people's preferences, too. It's like now, what hasn't Scatterboo moved up too? The past couple of drafts.
that's about right.
Yeah.
I think on Scatterboo.
I didn't want him.
I think Judkins has moved up a little bit, and I think Swift
Yeah.
has moved up a tad ahead of him.
Yeah, I think so too. So
I don't blame you, Trevor. If I got him at 17, I'd be pretty shocked and forget what number it was too. Like if I see Lamb that late, I'm just going to shit myself. Maybe
I know,
literally.
I was just jealous
ate that lettuce.
that I couldn't do it.
He also got Ishbuka and Ladd.
Wow.
Jesus.
dang.
That's nice.
Do you have any running backs? Because wide receivers set.
Didn't need him. This draft
That's
is
another
kinda
range,
interesting.
like the Javonte to Trevion, like the running back portion of that. I don't care which 2 of those guys I get either.
No.
I'm not a big price dude. Like I don't include price because I have probably like 3% price if I were a betting man.
Yeah, that's
I'm just not big on him.
kind of low.
I've been warming up to him as of late.
I
He
will
just
tell you,
needs
I got more.
multiple things to
More price than Ty Johnson. I can tell you that.
He just needs multiple things to break right before he's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4% price.
I just think he needs to come out of the gate hot, and if he does, he'll stay in that number one spot.
I think it's the upside for me. I don't think anything's guaranteed, but I think his upside in that offense is just it's higher than some of these guys going ahead of him. Like I think his upside's higher than David Montgomery.
Oof.
I think it's higher than Judkins.
Hell no.
I think his ceiling's higher. Now, do I think on average that those guys probably have a better chance of scoring more each game? Yes. But if everything goes right, I think Price can be a swing for the fences type guy.
He's going to have so much runway to start the season with, because they have George Holani and what's his name also
Emmanuel Wilson.
Charbonnet.
Emmanuel Wilson, who I was picking a lot of earlier. No, but Charbonnet is going to be out for at least the first 4 weeks of the season, so he's going to have some time to get going. And if he does get going, like they said he's pass catching really well right now in camp, and he will have a good opportunity to be the bell cow back when Charbonnet gets back.
Yeah, I mean, I looked. I've got 12% Jadarian Price.
If I look, it's probably a lot.
Most of that.
Even his Mike didn't believe him. Yeah. We got our first porn bot. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not gonna put it live on the screen, but that's when you get the big time, boys.
That's when yeah.
I already had it playing on my other screen.
Well, here's the thing. I think you're so high on Price because I think you're smoking because you must be on the ceiling or something, because I think he's the reverse rookie. I heard the deep breath. Calm your tits over there, Mr. 8%.
15%.
So I think that
15%.
So that's why your ass is taking a fucking deep breath.
Why.
You'd be surprised from being shocked from having so much damn price. Anytime you wonder what Adam's thinking, if he's got a lot of a player, he's about to take all the fucking oxygen out the room.
Yep.
If you hear him going full gold dust, like he's got 709% or whatever that player is. So the problem here, guys, no, because I've heard y'all's take on it, and I'm gonna have to go. I heard Ben over there sitting quiet because I know he feels the same way I do. I'm gonna push back on both of y'all. Price is the reverse rookie. Price has got to do all his damage early in the season. When do you ever see a rookie enter the league and just hit it full speed? Rarely. So do we think Jadarian Price is some kind of uber talent that's just going to come in and take the league by storm? Because I don't. I also think that they're going to give the veterans some carries. I think you're going to see more Holani than you're going to want to see. I think you're going to see Emmanuel Wilson mixing in. Whenever Charbonnet gets back, Jadarian Price is not taking Charbonnet's job. I don't know if you've heard Mike McDaniel talk about Charbonnet, but when he talks about it, he talks about him in lights up. That's not a guy he's going to take off the field. So when Sharps comes back, he's going to eat Price's role almost immediately. So let's assume the Price's pass catching, which you were talking about, which was one clip from camp. I can catch anything in shorts. But if he keeps the receiving work, then he's just a third down back. But what happens when he can't pass block? So I don't see the upside. If you're drafting him and you got some back of the season dudes blocking and leading the way for your room, I don't hate it. But I just don't. I can't pick a dude in the 5th round when I know I'm not going to be able to use him in the playoffs. That's my mental hurdle with Jadarian Price.
What if I tell you I'm getting him in the 6th when I take him?
No, still don't want
him. Michael, he's not going to listen to us on that one.
I
know. I'm right there with Randy. I don't like him either, like at all. He's not going to be this world-class running back, this year. It's going to take him some time.
Adam, we got a question directed to you about SummerSlam.
It should actually direct
kind of a letdown.
Trevor, it should actually directed to Ben. Ben is the actual wrestling connoisseur. I guess his connoisseur would be aficionado. I guess maybe it would be. But as far as
is the word you're looking for.
As far as with the Lesnar match, I thought it could have been. Well, it's probably standard bearing Lesnar match because you can't have a Lesnar match go over 7 minutes. So, but it was done
Story of my
right
life.
way. It was done the right way. Lesnar, and I don't know what Ben thinks about, but Lesnar I love that they let Lesnar have free reign and do it his own way. Ben,
I thought it was good. I mean, I thought it was a good match, except them missing the boards on the Oba powerbomb right there at the end. He should have went on the boards, and you saw in Brock's face when he missed. He kind of looked over at like, "Oh, crap." So
I'll tell you one thing: Brock Lesnar is no Ty Johnson. I do know that for sure.
yes,
I
is that
can't
accurate?
watch wrestling anymore. It's just the storylines are just they keep going back to the same shit over and over and over again now.
they do.
I've been watching the Dark Side of the Ring
Mm-hmm.
over the last couple of days. I don't know if you guys have watched those.
Yes,
yeah.
I watched the Ray Trailer one,
Mhm.
the Big Boss Man. I watched the fight for TNA with Jeff. Those are pretty good. The Jeff Jarrett ones for TNA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of which. There was a third one I watched, but I can't remember which one it was. It'll come back to me here pretty soon. But
Rich says he has 5% Ty Johnson as well. The Red Furry Badger and I know things. Week 17, baby.
Yes, Rich. Absolutely.
apparently, you don't know how to read though. Is the problem because it's Ty Johnson that you guys are drafting? I don't know if you were.
Oh, who did I say?
Were you aware that it was Ty Johnson
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and not like Chad Johnson or Chris Johnson or any of the other Johnsons that were decent players?
No, I mean it's better than Theo, right?
Not
by
much.
No.
That got
I'm a little tripped up on this Alec Pierce situation. I think he'll be back and fine at some point.
I like him when he's falling.
I got a little bit of a value there, not much.
By like 20 spots when he falls that way, because I do get him when that happens.
A little twin. Some Bernie Mac for you fellas. I'm going to go Chuba here at 99 and take him at the old Jonathan Brooks slot if he falls one more spot. Come on, Magic Mark. Take your time, though. I don't want to rush you.
Yeah, don't rush that guy. He might be cooking something up.
Hurry the hell up, boy. You mother...
He,
That's what
He was cooking all right.
he cooked it right up.
you talked it up, so that's what happened.
See, this is starting to get to the point where, in the reverse of what we were talking about with Sack a minute ago and talking about 6 running backs, I'm okay with my build with 1 running back and 6 wide receivers, but I'm starting to teeter on the I need to get running backs immediately.
I think Chuba would have really saved you there, personally.
Yeah, I mean that was the goal, but
I know.
I would have accepted Quorum coming back either. I'm big on Quorum this year. I think he's still 50-50 share, if not 55-45 Quorum.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot to take a deep breath if your bags are packed.
No,
we've
we've talked
out
about
Stevie Johnson.
Oh,
yes.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Yep.
All right, let's go to our next question here for you fellas. Going to go to my Houston Texans. Tank Dell getting back into practice and getting some reps in actual pads. How do we feel about Tank Dell? What kind of snap share do we see for Tank Dell? Are you moving Tank Dell up, down in your ranks?
I need to have more info on his recovery first before I move him up or down. I mean, he seems like he's doing pretty good, but I don't know how far along he is, on the whole leg issue. I mean, that was
2.5
pretty
years
extensive.
now.
I know it was pretty extensive, I'm about to say. So, I just have to see how, maybe if they decide to put him in one preseason game, see how he looks, but I don't know if they will. So,
I think he sees like probably 20 to 25% of snaps. Like, I don't think you're going to win a league with Tank Dell as far as like him blowing up. I think there's a couple of times this year that he'll probably get you like 13 fantasy points or something like that. Where he had a nose for the end zone whenever he was playing before. So like they might have packages for Tank where he gets you a touchdown and 3-4 catches and a few yards. So like I'm taking him some, but I'm not like over the field or anything.
if his speed and his quick cutting ability is still there. 'Cause that's what made him.
Those are back.
So, yeah.
Those are back. If you go watch the video that he
Are they?
had, I forgot who he was training with, but he looked faster than the dude that he was training with.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Michael, what you got on Tank Frank the Tank?
I don't think I'm gonna rush to pick him. Like if I don't have very much of him at all, then I'm probably not too upset. But some of that's just because Stroud's is QB. So at this point, Nico Collins is probably about Nico and Schultz are probably the only two players that I really would want from that team. And Schultz,
I feel like
is only because he's going so late.
As much as I hate on UGA, makes Michael hate CJ Stroud. I feel like
I love Stroud coming
Adam's
out like in
hatred-
his first year.
Adam's hatred for the for 4 tight ends is the same as Michael's hatred for CJ Stroud.
That may be accurate.
He's
What is
doing
going
like
on with Brock Purdy, guys? Why is Brock
I
Purdy
don't know.
falling so far?
Just go ahead and get him.
Who's he going to throw to?
I just feel like Stroud's
Purdy,
doing like
Debo?
a reverse Bryce Young. Like it's like Bryce is slowly sucking the life force out of CJ Stroud.
I think what
Slowly getting
was
better over
wrong
time.
last year with the Texans was that horrible offensive line.
Is it fixed though?
I don't
Yes.
know. That must answer Andy's
Based,
question.
based
Yeah, so
on
We're
hopes,
8
dreams.
deep now. We weren't 5 deep last year. We're 8 deep now.
Like 8.
I would
deep or
imagine
like
that we have the best. I'd imagine that we have the best backup tackle and backup swing guard in the NFL because they got so many reps last year, and we signed Braden Smith out of Indy. Like I legitimately think we're probably 8 deep. Now I'm not saying we're going to be a top 10 offensive line, but I think we can be top 20. Now we might be number 20. So like I'm not saying we're going to be spectacular or anything, but I don't think with that defense we need to be spectacular. We just need to be not vomit worthy.
yeah, you need to at least protect, your QB and also create holes for your running backs to run in instead of just running into the back of the offensive line and falling down.
And we actually have a running back this time.
I should have known not to need
That
that
too.
quarterback.
Yeah, you don't.
Problem
need
with
to be
Dell
having-
is Jaden Higgins and Nico are going to take all the targets.
Do you at least have Olave with him?
I don't.
Oh my God! You just taking him for no reason.
Well, he was falling value.
I
He was there. I took him.
Oh yeah, he always does that. He did it to me
He's
one
my-
time too.
He's my boy.
I'm gonna pair him with Vele in the 20th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pair. It's okay.
actually no, because you're the valet guy. So I don't know. I should have probably thought about that a little bit better.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna go for Vele now. There's really no point now.
You ever feel like you sent a letter to Santa in the middle of a Jerry Springer episode there, Trevor? I think that I love Higgins' body control. Higgins is going to be a third down receiver for us and move the chains. Nico's going to Nico. I think Tank will have some, like I say, he'll have some use. He won't be great. I don't think he's going to win you a league, but I think he'll be fine. Do we like Derrick Henry at 6.7K and Swift at 6.1K for week 1 of DFS? If you're giving me the option, I'll take Henry.
I think their salaries are fine, and I would rather take Henry though.
But I'll have some of both given the game environments for both guys in week 1.
Yeah.
And then Trevor with, oh, no, hell no. We ain't about to allow this to happen. Bryce is better than Stroud?
At this point, I
No.
kind of have to agree because I'm right there with Trevor. Like
you
coming out,
slurping it
I
down.
wanted Stroud, and after year 1, I definitely wanted Stroud.
No, we're not about to do this. Hold up.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Wait. Oh, no, we're not about to do this.
I mean, Stroud's regressed for 2 straight years.
Yeah,
Cool
but
story, bro.
I think it's his offensive line that regressed and caused his regression.
Bryce has never had an offensive line, so
Or talent.
that's rude.
Bryce has had
Okay,
an
I got a
offensive line
question.
for the last 2 years.
I'm about to say last 2 years. So see, if you look at it that way, that makes sense.
I'm not convinced Houston's fixed their offensive line yet.
All right. Y'all ready?
All right. Maybe.
Who had more passing yards last year? We can agree that Stroud regressed, right? Who had more
Your
passing yards?
audio doesn't even like this. It cut out right when you started. What'd you
It
ask?
did.
It did.
Who had more? We agreed that CJ Stroud regressed in 2025. Who had more passing
Yes.
yards in 2025?
I'm sure Stroud did, but we were more of a running team. We had 2 solid running
We were
backs.
more. Oh, now we got
You guys
excuses.
could.
Okay.
You
Who had
guys
more
couldn't. You guys
interceptions?
couldn't rub 2 running backs together and make one.
That's a cool story, bro. We're not talking about running backs. We're talking about quarterbacks. Who had more interceptions in 2025?
Are we counting the playoffs?
No,
I
because y'all
wouldn't
didn't
either.
stick around
'Cause
that long.
what are you talking? We went the same distance. We
Who had a better
lost to the Rams
QBR?
in a shootout.
Who had a better QBR?
Go for it. You also have Nico Collins, but yeah, that's great.
Ted McMillan. I'm gonna call him up and let him know y'all
As
don't
a
want him.
rookie,
We'll take him.
okay.
See, backtracking.
Who had an ungodly great defense last year? Whose offense wasn't constantly trying to score points
How
because
do
of
you
it.
hate a man for just playing alongside a great defense? That's not his fault.
I'm just saying. It's not his fault, but all this other stuff seeming to count against Bryce.
What? Those were all quarterback stats: passing yards, interceptions, QBR. That's all Bryce stats. I didn't say anything about defense or special teams or.
I think part of the problem with Bryce is until the fourth quarter, like we don't do anything. For 3 quarters, we
See,
score like 9 points.
I wasn't even going to disrespect Bryce, but Trevor brought it on himself, bringing up the hatred on CJ Stroud. Hell no. I mean, we would have made it last year if CJ
all he
Stroud
had
hadn't
to do
had
was
to.
just not turn it over. That's all he had to do.
I agree
just
with
don't
you
turn the
guys.
ball over.
I agree with you guys. I 100% agree with you that if we would have, in the first quarter of the Patriots game, had we pulled out CJ Stroud and put in Davis Mills, we would have been in the Super Bowl. No questions asked. Those were probably the worst 2.5 games that you'll ever see CJ Stroud play. We got our second porn bot. This is brought on the second porn bot.
This is actually the third. You missed one. You missed one. There's actually been 3.
See, you guys are bringing up everything that has nothing to do with who has a better play caller. That would be Canales with Bryce. Our offensive coordinator sucks.
I want to say Canales took over halfway last year, though. I think we were trying to use somebody and it wasn't working out. I don't know.
I wish
the
we
whole
would use
first
somebody
half
out of the
years,
stands. I wish they'd just draw a seat.
should have just kneeled out there. That would have been safer. He probably would have had a higher QBR.
Legitimately, if you watched one, Stroud has no mobility to move. So if we're talking about from a mobility standpoint, I'd take Bryce because Bryce can scoot a little bit. CJ's a statue. So we had no line and we needed to roll CJ out. If he moves, we're fucked. Like if you see him move one step left or right, if he's not stepping up in the pocket, we are fucked. Whatever that play was, trash it, go ahead and give the ball to the other team. But if you watch the Patriots game, even in the playoffs when Stroud was trash, he would turn it over on like the 26 and they get a field goal. And then the 30 and they get a field goal. So like we could insulate even how poorly he played in the playoffs. But if you watched us the entire season, Stroud couldn't get a rhythm going because we would run the ball on 1st and 10. It'd be 2nd and 8. We'd run the ball on 2nd and 8. It'd be 3rd and 8. And then we'd be in 3rd and 8 trying to make first downs, and it would just be 3rd and Nico. And then we were missing Nico for a good period of the season. So it was just a mess. I do think our offensive line will be better. I would hope that CJ plays better. If not, it's time to find another QB. But I don't think I'm comfortable saying either one of those guys is like significantly better than the other.
No, I don't think.
I think
I mean, they're incremental.
I think Will Anderson was the best pick in that draft. Like the number, he should have been the 1-1.
I mean, you're kind of splitting. Yeah, splitting hairs though.
With Will Anderson over Bryce and CJ?
No, just the way the draft played out. I mean, you still had probably the same. I mean, I guess you probably would have ended up with Bryce. but I don't know that it really changes your. I don't know that either team swapping QBs at this point after watching the last 2 years would have made any difference.
I think last year we would have played better with Bryce because he's mobile. But if we don't need CJ to be mobile,
we can move this conversation over to Adam and see if y'all's quarterbacks are better than his.
Well, neither one of our teams wanted Ty Johnson on the field, so
that is correct. You don't think Dave Canales is better than our guy in Houston? I can't remember the dude's name. That's how bad he is.
Ben, we about to move out of this whole thing and just, do our own thing on the side.
I mean, you deep breath your fucking Ty Johnson bags on out of here, buddy.
I mean, I'm fine. I have
all
freaking
15%
Stafford, so I mean.
What do you want to talk about, JJ McCarthy? Because we can all, Carolina and Houston fans can all rejoice
that,
if you want to bring.
I would prefer not to talk about any of it right now.
No,
thanks for reminding me that we've got that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking CJ in the playoffs was probably MVP compared to JJ McCarthy last year.
Yeah. Like I said, I got Stafford, so for like at least one more year, hopefully, for him to stay healthy.
Yeah, Ben, you really don't have any dog in this fight because you actually got a guy.
Exactly. So yeah, I got nothing.
You don't walk away from your games crying like the rest of us. I mean, that was the same with Houston's defense. I know Houston's offense. I know nobody watched Houston during the season. I get it. But we were very predictable, just like you guys were. But I will say to Michael's point, like when you guys get your back against the wall and open up the offense, Bryce looks like he can play. It's like, just let the man cook. Let him go out there. If he fails, he fails. But give him a chance. Who's no good? JJ McCarthy? I'll give you that one. Fourth porn bot. We're cooking.
I don't think he was. Man, we are cooking tonight.
Yeah.
Gonna have to post the fire links here soon.
Is that whatever that noise was that because he was saying CJ sucked?
He probably was, but anyway.
If we're talking about the playoffs, like a golf ball out of a garden hose. I mean, he was fucking terrible. I don't know how anybody would argue that.
Our moderators got to work on those porn bots, though. So. Michael, get on it.
I'll see what I can do.
He just disappears too.
I'm screening them to make sure it's okay to show.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, this might be a Michael and Trevor argument. Canales can't call plays.
Oh, okay.
I thought he meant CJ. He might have meant Canales. I mean, I feel like they were fine.
Yeah, I think Canales is a pretty decent play caller.
I just don't think he trusted Bryce enough to open up the offense. I hope he does this year, but you guys have had a ton of injuries so far. It's like if I could bet any under on any team, I'd bet the under on Carolina. Just you guys have had a brutal camp. You guys and San Fran have just every day it's somebody leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of leaving, Michael, you still here?
No, he had a jet.
He
couldn't take the heat. Started talking about Bryce. He just dipped.
I was just
kind of like Bryce does on every play.
I figured since you were attacking me, I just mail something to your house.
I got one for you, Michael. I got one for you. You and Trevor.
What's that?
Canales can't call plays.
Everything is super predictable. Like there's good plays in there, but it's just like you see what's coming a lot of times. We do better in the fourth quarter when we have to do something. It seems a lot better, but otherwise it's.
But I mean, in the playoffs
kind of
against us, you were really good.
We should have beat y'all.
Bryce was the damn LA Rams kryptonite.
Yeah, the play calling, everything was like, on point.
Rams were BTA against everybody, and they throw old Bryce Young out there, and Ted McMillan was prime Jerry Rice. And
no, that was Jalen Coker.
Was it?
Coker had like 150 some odd yards and a touchdown or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been talking about all offseason.
I will say for an undrafted guy, like that was a hell of a pick in Coker.
Man, this draft is weird.
Are you just looking at yours?
Yeah, and then some around me. Michael can't get Zachariah Branch because he gone.
Would you take him? Probably.
No, he went 176. That was too early for me to take him.
I wasn't expecting the Geno Smith to go off the board. That one really kind of messed me up.
Yeah. So, yeah. And it might be unstacked as well, right?
No, I actually had I have Garrett.
No, I'm talking about Geno being unstacked.
It is unstacked. It is.
Got
Oh,
him,
yeah, I'm sure his is, yeah.
Actually, none of his quarterbacks outside of Malik Willis are stacked. If you want to do the math on that.
Yeah,
He has
that's not
Caleb
the
unstacked.
stack
He
I
has
would've
Geno
cared about.
unstacked.
I don't think Malik Willis actually needs a stack personally, but I think you just get him and just hope for some points.
I like him when I get A-Chain.
Yeah, I don't.
Going back to the earlier point that we talked about at the beginning of, at the beginning of the stream when the guy was asking about the QB running back stack, that'd probably be my number one. I like Jalen Warren and A-Rod, and then I like Goff and Gibbs, but there's not many of those guys that I'm really trying to search out this year, honestly. I guess Mahomes and Walker's not bad now. There goes Marshawn Lloyd. Somebody get my guy that I keep getting. I have a ton of K-Dot. Like 20% late round tight end.
Anybody got 4 tight ends yet?
Nope. That's all I'm going to take the rest of the way. Just tight ends, just to spite you.
I thought Nick Scorton was kind of a big loss for you guys.
So yes and no. He was projected to take another step. He had I think 5 sacks last year. So he was supposed to start, but there's no guarantee that he was gonna take the next. He looked good, don't get me wrong, and I think he was, but we're not missing anything because we didn't really have anything yet with him. It's not like we're missing Myles Garrett out there. Let's just put it that way. But yes, it will hurt. But I mean, Jalen Phillips, I would say, is better than Scorton, and we signed him in the offseason. So at worst, we even there compared to last year.
Did you guys lost an offensive lineman here recently too, right?
Yeah, I think what was it, blood clotting? I think they said he'll probably be back, but I know that one's kind of a tricky one.
Pat Jones looked like the best pass rusher. Who was the? You guys have a defensive tackle. Yeah, who's that tackle? Derek Brown. That's the guy that just clogs up the middle like a crazy rush defender.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
The good news for you guys is you play in the South, and nobody's going to walk away with that league. I do think it's either New Orleans or Tampa Bay that win the division.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have the team to do it. It's just historically, someone hasn't won the division very often, twice in a row.
Yeah.
Ben, did you do it again? What they weren't
doesn't
looking?
really matter, but what did
you
do?
Did you do it again? What they weren't looking?
Justice Hill.
Yeah.
I don't even have to look. I know you guys by now.
This is why I draft without you guys a lot.
I need another running back, and I don't like anybody else on the board, so I was like, me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. New one on me here, boys.
Trevor said we got
Who
Derek
the
Brown and
fuck
Lee
is
Hunter.
Keaton Slovis?
Caden Slovis. He's the quarterback for. Last I knew he was in Philly.
K-E-O-N?
Oh no,
Last I knew he was in Philly. I don't know where he's at right now.
He's playing
Starting the Hall of Fame game.
Playing tonight, yeah.
Oh, Carolina.
Or
Okay.
playing half of it.
Oh, I thought we were
he's
starting
not
Kenny
Carolina. He's Arizona.
I thought
I thought they were starting
Beck was starting
No,
Arizona.
Ben's right. Ben's 100% right. He's playing 50% of snaps for Arizona.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we agree that you might have a problem if you're playing the preseason daily fantasy things?
Who's doing that?
No,
No.
Oh, Randy.
I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. There-
I had a
If
free
you're-
one, so I played it.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I'll allow the free one.
if you're researching it and you have an edge, it's probably the most beatable version of NFL DFS is the preseason stuff.
Yeah.
If you have no clue what the fuck you're doing, you're just quite literally, you might as well just lift whatever your entry fee is up, set it on fire, and walk off.
I think it's just hard to like have the time to get figured out. Okay, what wide receiver 4 is going to play 50% of the snaps tonight?
ETR's
What-
put out a lot of good stuff, like for the preseason stuff. Like they have a ton of. Cody Main puts out some really good stuff from ETR.
I'll have to look at it. It's just hard to know what the snap counts are going to be for guys.
Who's Lee Hunter? Sounds like a fucking serial killer.
Or a country singer.
Might
I don't know
be.
which one.
Just wait till we get that CJ Stroud in the backfield.
Kenny Pickett to Jimmy Horn.
Hmm.
I think Michael just hates it because me and Ben were on the Kenny Pickett train for a minute.
Yeah.
We thought he was
Yeah.
going to play decent. And then Michael was like, I hate Kenny Pickett. He's going to suck. He's so bad
No,
at
I just don't think
football."
he's any good. I mean, I think he's fine for a backup. If my team is resting on Kenny Pickett's shoulders, then yeah, I don't like that.
Ben, did you get Sour Silent?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, Trevor's definitely more excited about the Panthers year than I am so far. I can just tell that based off the conversation here because I think I'm just such a pessimist when it comes to our seasons that I got to see it to
I think he
believe it.
said
Like even when
something- I think he said something about Jalen Coker 1,000 yards, Ted 1,000 yards, Bryce Young for
4,000.
14,974 yards. I think was the exact number.
well, I'd like to know who's getting the other 13,000 yards. Then.
Jimmy Horn, baby.
Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, Teddy Two Glove, Kenny Pickett. I don't know, man. I used to do it in flag, but that was also to help pull the flag.
think that's-
whenever
I
I was
think
on the
that's the
defensive
point,
side.
though.
Yeah,
that
but
I
you
was
also
playing
can't
flag
feel
'cause
your
I was wearing
hands
two
either,
gloves.
can you?
That's also true.
Yeah.
I think this song is "I Can't Feel My Face," Adam.
Is that it?
Yeah.
My bad.
And I know they'll be the best of me because I can't feel my thumbs.
I wish I couldn't feel my tailbone right now. Golly, I can't do the seat much longer.
What does your boyfriend got to say about that? Is he pretty upset that you guys can't?
No, I think Ty Johnson's okay with it, but you know.
Oh.
Got him.
4K, 32 tuds, and 10 picks. I give it to you. I think he's definitely in for the 10 picks for sure. And he might be able to play defense. I'm assuming that's what you mean by defense is possible. I know what you mean, but I'm just giving you shit. I think I mean he had 3,011 last year. That'd be a big step up. 1,000 extra yards. I'll give him 34, 29, and 13 with some rushing also.
I think they're going to open it up anyway, though. They got to figure out what they got. They haven't committed to the long-term contract yet. You just got to figure out, can you put it on Bryce's shoulders and do this or not?
I don't
You're
think
also
either team has. I don't think
No.
we've signed Stroud either.
I don't think either of us should yet. I think this season needs to play out for both of them to get any sort of extension.
Trevor's agreeing with you that they should air it out.
Well,
I think it makes the offense look a lot better because when you guys got behind, like in that Rams game, when you went out there and actually played to win versus playing scared out of your minds and trying not to lose, like Bryce looked pretty good when they just let him, like the Russ Denver saying, when they just let him cook, he cooked. They were just scared to let him go.
yeah, I think part of our struggles last year, the first half, Coker missed like 6 or 7 games, and then he wasn't really right until the back end of the season. This year, another year for Tet going into year 2. Coker, this is year 3. I think I really think that tandem could both get to 1,000 yards. I just think for best ball purposes, I don't really love McMillan because of how high you have to take him. I think I've gone over this multiple times, but I'd just rather take Coker later.
Y'all just need to not do the Xavier Hutchinson thing that we do. Don't do that with Xavier Leggett. Like Xavier Hutchinson plays way more than what he should.
I'd rather have Jimmy Horn Jr. out there.
Or just throw. Well, I would say throw a second tight end out there, but they're all. You don't have a second tight end anymore. Went from 3 deep to 1.
You still took Bailey.
Leggett drops 800.
Well, I couldn't tell you my secret. Otherwise, you'd taken.
I don't know. Man. I don't know if Leggett gets to 800.
This is where me and Trevor will divert paths here. I don't think Leggett's going to even be getting 20 snaps a game halfway through the season. Unless something happens to Tet or Coker. I think Jimmy Horn Jr. starts getting more, and I think we love to do, I think we'll try to implement tight ends more, even though I don't really think we should, but I just don't think Leggett gets more than 400 yards.
I think he gets more than 20% of snaps, but he probably shouldn't, is the issue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to speak it into existence, though. So
I got you. I mean, same for us. I mean, we got Tank Dell and Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins and Nico Collins, but then like 30% of snaps is Xavier Hutchinson. I'm like, what shit is this guy doing out here? I'd rather have like Mike Collins. Like, give me somebody that can block.
mm-hmm. Leggett's got like ability, but the problem is he's not a good route runner. He doesn't use his hands. He's still trying to catch with his body in year 3. I've already seen the clips from camp. Like he's a running back in a wide receiver's body at this point.
If they're gonna
You guys
use
do that
him,
a lot.
they need to use him more like in a Debo manner.
I agree, but the problem is he's straight line fast. He's not uber agility fast right off the rip.
Well, I mean,
in
Debo's
my
not
opinion.
either. So yeah, I mean,
Speaking of Debo, have you guys seen the news on CD?
No.
CD's nuts. All right, out of the 11, we'll go with Michael's team here first. You want to read it, or you want me to read it?
I just kind of want to burn this team up personally, but
Okay.
JJ Walker, Kyron, Garrett Wilson, Odunze, Tyson, QJ, RJ Harvey, Monangai, Kyler Murray, Higgins, Stroud, Henry, Hunter, Schultz, Mendoza, Thornton, Vidal, Ingram, and Vele. Probably a C minus.
Okay.
Yeah, C minus here.
I think I even skipped over.
C minus, yeah.
Probably will win $3 million, but whatever.
Ben out of the 7, Amon-Ra, Nico. Man, it's late for early for Nico. Wow, 18. All right, Amon-Ra, Nico, Zay Flowers, Jacobs, Lamar, Bucky, Laporta, Sutton, Goff, Rashad White, Goddard, Aaron Jones, Juwan Jennings, Denzel Boston, Tesla, Sean Tucker, my guy that they always steal, Cyrus Allen, Katron Allen, everyone named looks like Tim Allen next. Cooper Kupp. I'm gonna go with C minus.
Might as well be.
Go with C.
I'll give you a B minus.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a B minus.
I-
I'll give myself
I-
a C, but yeah,
I just like your starting wide receiver trio personally. I mean,
yeah.
Collins a little early,
Yeah.
but I still don't hate it.
Yeah, those 3 are nice up top. Adam out of the 5, Bijan, Rice, Ejbuka, Etienne, Demont, Watson, Kraft, Reed, Love, Myers, Tyler Shuck, Thief, Keaton Mitchell, Jalen Naylor, Tank Bigsby, Gadsden, Jonah Coleman, Fryermuth, Braylon Allen, Jacoby Lane, and Millie Bobby Brown.
Byron Brown.
12.
Byron Brown is his name.
I put him on tilt by taking Baylor in the 20th.
Byron.
Like, I know y'all
Byron.
test me with these names sometimes, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
It's like
I give you a B plus, and I think you could have had an A had you paired up your quarterback more.
Had you not taken Bobby Brown, I would have given you an A. I was rolling through this
There was
like, man, this
nobody
is pretty
left
good.
to take.
There's nobody that
was.
you have a player for though. Like
Yes, there
I
was.
want Juwan Johnson. He got taken right before I could get him.
You could have taken Delp.
you could have waited for Stroud.
That would have
You
been
could have
four
went
tight
4
ends.
tight ends. Exactly. You should have went 4 tight ends.
I actually think Delp's kind of a dark horse to potentially do something.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Michael's really nice. I was gonna give myself like a B minus, probably barely a B minus because I got Robinson at 5. So
I'm just
Yeah.
glad you fucked it up, honestly.
That's
really
I
what
mean,
I'm going.
honestly, getting Robinson that late was a big weight of why.
Yeah.
Like I gave you that grade.
And then Chase, AJ Brown, Pickens, Scatabo, J-Mo, Drake May, Dak, Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison, Jordan Mason, Romeo Dobbs, Daniel Dimes, Kamara, Tajay Spears, Hawk Tua again, Otten, Barner, Ted Hurst, Mike Washington, and DJ Giddens. I would say another B minus.
Give you a B.
Yeah, and mainly because I think you have extreme limitations at the running back position that I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure this roster will make up for.
Yeah.
Love your
I
wide
don't-
receivers, quarterbacks good, tight ends.
I need Jordan Mason
perfectly good
to
with it.
do what people thought he was going to do. And then I need like flash weeks from like I'm never playing running back at the flex. That's for sure.
Yeah,
No.
you need Jones to go down. That's what you need.
Should have went 6 running backs early.
You need Etienne to go down. You need Pollard to
What
go
about-
down.
What about Sharks over here with 3 running backs? How are we thinking that's going to hold?
Not
It's a
well.
bold strategy for sure. Like
It is.
We got another porn bot. Was that number 5 or 6?
5, at least.
All right,
mean,
fellas. When are we going live next? Any ideas?
TBD. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not either.
I'd imagine it's probably next week. Probably maybe Monday. But we'll
Maybe.
play it by ear.
Yeah.
I'll schedule it, but appreciate everybody hanging out with us. I guess we're going to get out of here. It's time to go find some breakfast. I know, like I said, Michael and I had some lettuce that wasn't so friendly a couple days ago, so it's time to refill the tank. But we appreciate everybody hanging out. Go check out the Solver tool. Use code BB26, 20% off your first month of the Draft Assistant tool over there. Go check us out at breakingboardsdfs.com if you want some free stuff. We're going to be throwing up some first looks at the DraftKings Week 1 slate. We'll be throwing those up here pretty soon. But appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll see you guys in the next live stream.
See ya.